Look, I've got a GT3 ahead of me. I don't know what that means. They all look the same to me, but it does sound good. I hope he gives it something in a minute. Right, this video. It's a message to Ducati. I've got some skin in the game. What a strange expression that is. In that I own a Ducati desertx non-rally, and I'm not talking about the rally here. But these are the 4 or 5 things that I'd like to see on the new one, which should be out this week. Well, there he is. Now, the first thing that I'd like to see is an option, really. And the option is, I'd like to see a white version of it. Now, my favourite colour is red. I love Ducati red. I think it's the best red on the planet. Every time I see Dr. J Super Sport, I'd love that red paint. But this is supposed to be a homage to the Elephant, as I see it. So therefore, there should be a white option, and I prefer it to have the Lucky Explorer logo on the side of it, ready to go. I keep toying with the idea of getting it. I don't know whether to or not at the moment. I've just stuck with the official desertx stickerage. I was worried you devalue the bike, or people think you've got dints hidden underneath things, so I've left mine stock for now. So the first thing I'd like to see, even if there's any other options, hope that there's a white version of it. The second thing that it must have, or it's not a desertx, is the twin headlights. Without those twin headlights, it's not a desertx. So that is important to me, because I love the looks of this bike. It's a bike I always look back at and think, oh, I'm so lucky to have it. So, headlights, I'm sure they'll be on it. Now, the thing that needs improving, or which I think they should do, is the screen. It's renowned for being a buffety bike. Buffety. So, in an ideal world, you'd have an adjustable screen, because although I've sorted it out for myself, I'd have no guarantee that it would work for anybody else. You can see at the moment I've got my winter screen, which is the Wunderlicht, and it's got the side fins on it as well. No, I don't like the look of it. I think it spoils it. I much prefer the stock screen, the OEM screen, but it's so buffety. If you want to go anywhere in the winter, I find this works for me, and I don't need a spoiler. I'm not recommending it because I know these things are so personal. Anyway, that's what works for me, and in the summer I put the short enduro screen on and just have the fresh air going past, which is nice. So, you know, it would be nice if they had an adjustable screen that could go up and down, obviously not side to side. Whether they can do that or not, I don't know. But Ducati, come on, greatest motorbike company in the world, surely it's not beyond the wit of Ducati to do that. The next thing, the most important thing, the thing that worries me about this bike is its weight. It's very, very heavy for what it is. 21 litre fuel tank doesn't help. The engine is heavy. The whole thing's quite heavy. It's about my limit for riding around on, given the way it's set up. So if they could lose 20 kilograms, that'd be great. You know, I'd be looking at a 200 kilogram version. That would be fantastic, even if they need a smaller tank, because presumably the new engine is more frugal than this one. So maybe you don't need quite so much fuel. Maybe an 18 litre tank would do it. That would save a bit of weight, and then a lighter engine. I do think that is something that I would appreciate probably more than anything else, is a loss of, say, 15-20 kilograms. The next thing, which is something which, again, I'm not talking about the rally. The rally, I'm too old for that. I've got too many dodgy vertebrae. Those days are gone. I could just about manage to ride on a 690 Enduro R off-road. I would never take this off-road. Too expensive anyway for me. But the seat height, it would be handy if it was a bit lower. I think this is 875 as stock. Now the suspension compresses quite well, so it doesn't actually feel like quite that high, but I've got the low seat on, which is 10mm lower, so I've got 865, and that's okay. I mean, it's difficult to show, but I can just about flat foot both sides, slightly on the balls of my feet, And everyone always asks you how tall you are. I'm 175 centimetres tall, but that doesn't really mean a lot. I think my legs are quite long. People always ask, but yeah, it would be nice if they had 850. I think an 850 seat height on the standard version, not the rally, on the standard version would be very good, because the suspension for me is perfect. I'm a 70 kilogram guy. I know some people say the suspension's not good enough. Well, get a rally, be my argument. Not that that was available, I realise that. I'm not dissing anybody, apologies, but you know, the rally's there for people who want more of that or a heavier. As a 70 kilogram guy, this suspension is great, and it does settle down when I sit on the bike, so that's quite good. So I don't have any problems with the suspension. You know, there's a few little things, like the handguards should be fully metal, not metal to there and then plastic. They're more like brake guards. But overall, I love the bike. I'm not aiming to swap my bike anytime soon, but if it's 20 kilograms lighter, that would make a big difference for me personally. I have added the crash bars and the bash plate, so I've added extra weight to this, so I reckon it'd be about 225 with a full tank of fuel. And that's about my limit. Now if I could get that down to 205 with the crash bars and a full tank of being, that'd be perfect. Got to say though, I do like having the Testa Stretta engine. It's a great engine, it goes great in this bike, and it's a proper Ducati engine. Expensive to service, I know, but full of character, and I absolutely adore it. So there you are, Ducati. Things I'd like to see: less weight, a white version, a lower seat, a better screen. That's all I need. Well, I don't need anything because I've got one. Isn't that right, Dante? It's a very good. I'm a very good biker. You are a very good biker. I think the world of you. So, on that note, Codge Biker is out. Let's ride. I will sing you a song of Christina, of Christina, of Christina. I will sing you a song of Christina at Frambad.